All right, everyone. Are we ready? We need to start recording the segment number 2 of our Bombshell revelation. Heidi, you are so good. You are very professional. After I talked to you about you being, you looking nervous, you were not nervous at all. You were very professional and you did an excellent job, along with everybody. Okay. So let's get going. Let's start recording segment number 2. Are you ready? All right. Hi, my fellow YouTube watching Americans. I'm back with my staff members and fellow agents to begin recording the second segment of our Bombshell revelation about what President Trump has been trying so hard to secretly hide away from all of us regarding how he dealt with Kim Jong-un of North Korea in the Singapore summit, before, during, and after the summit, and also regarding his plan and preparation for the second U.S. North Korea summit that he scheduled to be held in Hanoi, Vietnam, in less than a week, on 27th and 28th of this month, only 6 days away. I want to begin this second segment by talking about why the guru of Art of Making Great Deals and the author of the book Art of Deal, President Trump himself, fell so quickly and easily to Moon Jae-In, the South Korean evil and crafty president's deadly and venomous trick, which ended up defining President Trump as the sole loser out of the Singapore summit. Of course, as I said earlier, the fact that he didn't do his pre-summit, preliminary, and prerequisite, absolutely necessary homework assignments before walking into the summit verified itself to be the most fatal reason for his rendering of himself as the sole loser in the Singapore summit. But we also need to look at what contributed to cause Mr. Trump to ignore the importance of doing his pre-summit, prerequisite, absolutely necessary homework assignments before he walked into the summit. Moon Jae-in's enticement with a possible Nobel Peace Prize winning fantasy was, of course, one of those factors contributing to his defeat at the Singapore meeting. But there was even more venomous hook or lure the evil and crafty president of South Korea, Moon Jae-in, used in misguiding President Trump onto the dark path of self-destruction prior to the summit. It has not been solidly verified to be nothing but a pure fact yet, but there has been a strong, highly speculative rumor floating around throughout the entire South Korea and even in Japan that when Moon Jae-in, the evil and crafty South Korean president, approached President Trump to bring him back to the negotiating table, a short while after, President Trump abruptly canceled the meeting in early June of 2018 because the North Korean negotiation delegate with name Chan Sun-hee pronounced some detestable comments toward her U.S. counterparts. Moon Jae-in, the evil and crafty president of South Korea, brought to Mr. Trump a USB memory stick drive on which he uploaded a video clip featuring what kind of a prosperous and rich country North Korea could be developed into, only if Kim Jong-un chose to give up his nuclear ambition, and if in return the US kindles unprecedented new diplomatic relationships with North Korea. The rumor speculated that Moon Jae-in handed the USB memory stick drive to President Trump and told him to play the USB drive and view the video clip stored on that USB drive when he goes back to his the Oval Office in the White House. And if after viewing it, if he liked it, please give it to Kim Jong-un at the Singapore summit. He told President Trump it could be a good, effective bait to lure and hook up Kim Jong-un into giving up his nuclear ambitions. And he reaffirmed, President Trump, that he could receive the Nobel Peace Prize for sure if Kim Jong-un takes that USB and views it, and then he decides he got convinced by the USB drive video presentation, and then he end up giving up his nuclear armaments and nuclear ambition, then Mr. Trump would definitely win the Nobel Peace Prize. So, when President Trump did play and viewed the video presentation stored on that USB stick drive Moon Jae-in gave to him in his Oval Office, he surely liked it because it featured an image of a tall skyscraping building, or I rather say a marvelous looking tall structure that very much resembled some of Mr. Trump's famous Trump Towers, erected and standing tall in several cities in the United States of America and also in some cities overseas. But the one in that video clip stored on that USB stick drive looked extra attractive to Mr. Trump. The building in that video clip looked more than ready to pierce through the sky over a undeveloped or underdeveloped and almost isolated but still shorefront piece of land in Wonsan, a city in the northeastern province of North Korea. The image of the marvelous looking tall structure was appeared to be possible let me say that quickly. The image of the marvelous looking building that could be erected in Wonsan, North Korea, presented itself to President Trump as quite a possible realization of his dream of erecting another Trump Tower or many new Trump Towers somewhere in Asia. Only if Kim Jong-un was convinced to give up his nuclear ambition. Thus, President Trump quickly approved the USB drive content to be used as one of negotiating tool or a bargaining chip in the Singapore summit. But President Trump did not know he was being tricked and deceived once again by the evil and crafty president of South Korea, Jae-In, that the video clip he had stored in the USB memory stick drive was already viewed previously by Kim Jong-un. Although he told Mr. Trump to view it, and if he likes it, give it to Kim Jong-un so that Kim Jong-un will watch it. And if he likes it, he's going to be convinced and he's going to come down on his knees and give up his nuclear ambition.